Okay, this is probably going to be part 2 in a separate video, because I suspect if I tried cramming them all into one, I'd end up with a video that was about an hour and a half long. Here I'm heading back from Plockton, or rather I've headed back from Plockton, and I'm now heading down into the village of Skye and Lochalsh. So I've got a fire station on the left hand side and the local post office, sorting office. The old railway cottages there on the left. Oh, a Ducati Monster, nice. Filling station there on your left, and that's pretty much all there is beyond there. There's the naval base, a dentist and what have you, but not a great deal else. Now we're just going to pass through the village of Kyle. And there's a railway station down on your left hand side, just there. And I'm just going to drop down into the parking area. This is the thriving, heaving, bustling village of Kyle with its with all its shops. It's a lovely little village, everything you need and nothing you don't. There's a general parking area, cafe, doctor's surgery, lifeboat station. And more parking. The Lochalsh Hotel over there on the left's been there for many, many years. It used to be belonged to the train company, I believe. Okay, so we're heading left at the moment, and we're heading towards the Skye Bridge. Which for a good while now has been toll free, which is nice. There used to be a toll payable to cross the bridge, but thankfully that was done away with some years ago now. The bridge is actually in two parts. There's the small part here, which is flat, and this links to a small island called Kyleakin, where the lighthouse is, which you probably won't be able to see from here. Kyleakin is connected with the author of Ring of Bright Water, Gavin Maxwell. You can see there a sign advertising the Gavin Maxwell Museum, and there are actually cottages that you can rent, holiday cottages on there, very, very nice. This is the main portion of the Skye Bridge, the one that everybody knows, the large arch-shaped one. There's the village of Kyleakin out down to your left, and there's lots of sea and the cooling mountain range over to your right. And what you can see is the old quarry down there on the right hand side also. We're just coming down the other side. Now apparently the bridge was built arched to allow the passage of the Kyleakin, which is nice. So we come to Skye's roundabout. We do have one, you know. And we hook left down into the village of Kyleakin. Now Kyleakin, of course, used to be the link point before the bridge was opened, and the ferry used to cross from Kyle into Kyleakin at the bottom. I'll show you where that docked, and then you would head up and over onto Skye. The shame of the loss of the ferry and the bridge opening means that Kyleakin's lost a lot of trade, other than the general day-to-day tourist trade, which is really is a bit of a shame, because it's a lovely little village down here. it tends to get bypassed as well. People head over the bridge and just head up onto the north of Skye. But yeah, it's a very nice little village. Oh, the screen machine's in, superb. This here on your left hand side is the RBS screen machine. That's our mobile cinema, and it travels all the way around the Highlands, even out to the Outer Isles, and it's a large HGV with expanding sides, and it seats quite a few people, and they drive around, pull up in a car park somewhere, and you can pay to watch movies. It's fantastic. It's quite strange. I mean, a lot of our friends back from the city are quite jealous of the fact that we've got something that cool, because they have to go out to a boring old brick-built cinema. Okay, there's the old slipway, just over to your left, and I'm just going to back up a little bit here and see if I can just show you over there. If you can see, that's Castle Moyle. Cracking. So that's pretty much the extent of Plockton, yeah. That's pretty much the extent of Kyleakin. There is a little portion up here, the Obe, which is basically a block end. That used to be a hostel and hotel. It's now been converted to flats. And road basically just leads to Castle Moyle and a few houses. But yeah, lovely little village, very, very nice.